Yeah, get started. So you are not weak, you are caring too much. This webinar is on emotional resilience, emotional freedom, and gratitude. Now, why emotional resilience? Because a human being does everything based on emotions. Even you buy something, if you go to buy, say a lady go to buy sari, a man go to buy a shirt or something, emotions come first. It is not logic. Even in a work, you you are skilled, you have logic, but emotions make you do many things. More things are done because of emotions. So emotion is something that drives you. And that is why to make people resilient, I have to make them emotionally free from all the stress, emotional stress. Emotional freedom is freedom from the emotional stress. And based on gratitude, why? Because when you are in gratitude, once you understand the concept of gratitude and you be in the gratitude, you are ready to accept the life as it is, not with complaint, but with gratitude. So only after gratitude you can become emotionally free. Once you understand gratitude, there will be emotional stress. I'm not saying after this webinar or after you have learned something, you will be free of problems or complaints. But you will be able to face them very nicely, properly, strongly. So my job is to make you strong, so nothing can deter you. So once you are in gratitude, you can now understand your emotions. After gratitude, you get awareness also. Once you are ready to accept, you come into awareness, and slowly, slowly, you will understand what is this emotional stress that you are having. You will become aware, and you can be free of it. Only after being emotionally free, you can be resilient. Because resilience is rekindling your silence within. Rekindling your silence within, which is of essence. Because when you are silent, when you're calm, you can you get clarity, you become aware, you can take proper decision, you can act properly. But if the calmness is missing, your skill, your knowledge is not useful. Because the basic knowledge you want is about how to understand your emotion, how to direct your emotions. And resilience is not possible without being free of all the emotional stress. Therefore, it is emotional resilience. So my webinar objective is to build trust and authority. Build trust. How you can build trust? By first trusting yourself. To trust yourself, you have to love yourself, you have to like yourself. The way you look, the way you talk, the way you walk is the best. Because it's you. And you are the most important person in the world. So you have to build trust and authority means building self-trust and confidence is coming through the self-love. More you love yourself, more you believe in yourself, more you will trust yourself, more authority you will have. People will look at you and get attracted. So I help people to realize the emotional load they are carrying. Most of the people don't have their own load, but they borrow the load from others. So I help them to realize and then release also. And I inspire deeper in our going within, understanding yourself. Because the fear or love start from within, and that is what is projected outside. When you are fearful of something, you have to understand this fear is not outside, it is deep within you. So realization, I am not weak. What is the realization? I am not weak. I am caring too much. I am caring too much with me. I'm sorry, एक फोन है, I will just cut it up. मैं इसको म्यूट कर देता हूँ. Okay, so I am not weak, but I am caring too much alone. मैं अकेला लेके घूम रहा हूँ. आजू बाजू का, घर का, सबका परेशानी, everybody responsibility, tension, which I can do away. If I want to love my people, if I want to serve my people, I have to be calm, be cool, be aware, be in control. So this will be 90 minutes or less webinar. So it's a hook and authority, kya hook say, what a problem awareness, deep insight teaching, resilience framework. Then there's a, I have a program, silver, gold, diamond. That's okay. Question, answer, and closing. So opening thought, no loud motivation today. We explore how to drop unnecessary burdens. We explore how to drop unnecessary burdens and carry responsibility wisely. So today's webinar is not on motivation, it is on awareness. Nowadays, people have understood that motivation come and go. Motivation is like a guest. They'll come, they'll sit with you, have tea with you, have lunch with you, and go away. But awareness is your family member. It is always with you. When time is good or time is bad, awareness is something that is always with you. And we explore how to drop unnecessary burdens, because there are so many burdens we can pass on, you can put it to the later date, but we want to carry all this. And we can understand how to carry it responsibly and wisely. I'm not saying that don't take the responsibility. You have to take responsibility, but you have to be responsible for your responsibility. And you have to be very wise about it. How to differ for some of the responsibility, what is priority, do it now, defer the responsibility, some responsibility, delegate some responsibility. There are many ways which we can have another class if you want on how to delegate the responsibility. So today we go on this line also somewhat. So it is all about releasing your load, which is unnecessary. So what are the key insight? Professionals are not weak. They are caring too much. बहुत बोझा उठा के चल रहे हैं. There are lots of expectation by them and from them. They are carrying lots of responsibilities. There is a lot of emotional pressure. कौन क्या कहेगा, क्या समझेगा, how will they judge me, and difficulty in saying no. Now, can somebody tell me what issue do you see in this? That is something that you can relate to. You also message me. You are mainly, most of people are professional here. Are you having lots of expectation or expected from you? You are carrying unnecessary responsibility of others. Are you emotionally pressured? And can you say no? Your most important thing is saying no at the right time. Can someone at least on the chat, if you can unmute and speak better, or just write on chat, which of these things you align with? No one?
Sometimes it is very difficult, no? Because our children expect more from me. So what to do? Because
But this is the right. So you cannot say no. Then you cannot say no.
me.
They expect from you and you cannot say no.
Yeah.
This is another thing.
No, how to say no? Because
How to say
then I feel that yes, it is my responsibility also to look after grandchildren, to take care of them in the absence of son. So what to do?
there are ways out now. You can see what happened. Here, sir. We are not really frank in life. We think मेरा बेटा बुरा मान जाएगा, he will feel bad. But when you explain them properly, you tell what is happening, what you want, they will understand. Don't think they will understand. First tell them. Then if they say that this is most important for me today, मेरा काम ज़्यादा ज़रूरी, then you can decide. But at least tell your things, We don't even tell them. We don't even open our mind. We don't communicate properly. Main issue is about communication.
Yes.
Anybody else? So, Kirsan, next time when it happens, if there is some issue, clarify. Don't think they should understand. हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं, उनको समझना चाहिए ना, इतनी अक्कल नहीं है, नहीं है अक्कल. Everybody has his own issue. They don't understand. We have to be more open and tell them.
Yes.
And sometimes you will understand that, yes, he's right, I have to do it. Sometimes that fellow will understand you. And he'll take care. Anybody else? So anyway, these are the key things: expectation, responsibility, emotional pressure, and mainly is difficulty in saying no. आदमी ना नहीं बोल सकता है. Oh, sorry. Now tell me why people feel exhausted. सब तो लगता है कि मैंने बहुत काम किया, अब थक गया हूं. No, people are not tired by heavy work. You get tired physically, but when you are in emotional stress, you are mentally fatigued. So you're not tired of work so much. They're tired because no one taught them how to handle emotional pressure. ये जो emotional pressure आता है उसको कैसे handle किया जाए, and nobody taught them. This is the biggest issue. So they are tired because no one taught them how to handle emotional pressure. And we feel we are feeling exhausted because we work hard, or many times we see people are in office, they have got a desk job, they're sitting whole day, but they are very much tired, more tired than people who are doing manual work. Because their mind is not resting. Their mind is continuously working. They don't get rest. So it is most important that your mind mentally should be at rest. Even when you are asleep, your mind is working. Because of this stress, which is not required. If you become like me, whatever happens, I've gone through worst, you will not know, but I've gone through worst. But I never took that stress to my sleep. I worked hard. I worked with the responsibility. Whenever some issues come, I always become solution prone. I always look at solution. I never go behind and cry why it happened. I understand it has happened now. Now it won't be undone. So I work on solution. And that is why I don't carry stress to my bed. I do it, I keep it, and next morning I will get up very fresh, I'll be happy, and then I'll again go to that issue and I'll try to solve it. And it gets solved. Worst problem has got solved. So now, authority and experience. Resilience is not just theory. Resilience is not theory, it's a skill, it's attitude, it's a science. Skill means how to use it, when some issues have happened, and how to remain calm. How to go to meditation or do some other way, breathing exercise. Then it is attitude, how you face people. If you have resilient attitude, you will face in a way very confidently. And it's also science. It's a formula. Resilience is a formula. Resilience means being consistent toward your purpose, with calmness, being humble. So it's a formula of being consistent, persistent, humble, calm, and not losing the focus. So it is not theory. It is much more. It is learned through the situations. If you take my example, when I was born a very healthy baby. I was just 6 months. We had to go, my parents, to native place. I was struck with a fever that was called polio fever at that time, which used to strike you for 48 hours and impact you in that 48 hours. Whatever impact happens. And I was paralyzed waist below. Now, a 6-month kid, what will you understand? Now, think of the emotional stress. I don't remember. I'm just feeling that. 6 महीने का बच्चा क्या समझेगा? You must have seen people walking, flying, not flying, running, and I can't do it. But there was Messiah in form of my mother. She was very loving, but she understood one thing, that if I don't become resilient, if I don't become strong, nothing will work in my life. So she never sympathized with me. She rather taught me not to take pity, but to fight in life. I'm walking with crutches and I have a caliper, a bracing in my right leg. She made me wear that. As a small child, I never did like it. She said, nothing, you have to wear it. And because of her, today my legs are straight and I can walk with the caliper and crutches. So this was given by my mother. People used to call me names, but there was someone beside me. She taught me not to reply, and therefore they stopped calling me names. I had to go to school on second floor. Somebody used to take me when I was small. Then I started climbing myself. But when I was too small, I had to look to other people from top. They were playing. I was not able to play. But my mother taught me how to live within you. She made me strong from within. See, the strength doesn't come around. We look outside for the strength. It is never from outside. It is always from within. You become strong from within. Strength grows when we remain calm and clear under pressure. See, a calm mind can think, can take action. But if you come under pressure and you buckle down, you will not be able to do anything. You won't be able to decide something. You won't be able to act also. So if you want to authority, then through experience you understand how to be resilient. Strength will grow when you're calm, when you're clear under pressure. It is not that what I got polio or something, that I'm missing so and so. It is about what I've got. I've got lot to give to people. मैं किसी से मांगता नहीं, मैं देता उल्टा. Because only legs are not important. There is something called mind, your body. I've got a healthy body. I've got a healthy family. So there is much more than that. And what happens, we get stuck to one thing. अरे मेरे को पग में तकलीफ है, I cannot walk. There is not the only thing in life. There is much more than that. So we have to come out that side, come out the lack feeling, and go into abundance. That happens only with gratitude. So resilience is not a theory. It is much more than, it's a skill, it's attitude, it's a science, and it is learned through the situation, life situation. More challenge you take, more resilient you become. More you fight, more resilient you become. So strength grows when we remain calm and clear with the clarity under the pressure. Sorry, this is which mein aa gaya. So if you want to be resilient and calm on this thing, there are reflection questions from which you will understand, are you resilient or not? Do you feel everyone depends on you? Do you feel hard to say no? They might judge, they might feel bad or whatever reason. And do you feel solving everyone's problem? You feel like solving everyone's problem? Do you feel strong outside but tired inside? This is very important. We are very strong, we so very so strong, but under the खोखले. And then whatever we collapse sometimes. Most of people get heart attack. They are working at a very good place, they are CEO, and they got not good pay and everything, but then they collapse someday. Why? Because they're strong outside, but under say they're always worried, they're fearful. और मजे की बात यह है, the most important something we call it, एक मजेदार चीज है वो, कि you cannot do anything, nothing in your hand except working towards the solution. What has happened has happened. What is going to happen is going to happen. But if you are strong and go on working towards the solution, you will come with the solution. Nothing else can help you. The only thing, I have seen the richest of rich people going inside, going into depression. Your money cannot help them. It is you yourself can help you. No one else can help you but you yourself. आपको अंदर से जीना है. See, we are just surviving. You have to start living. Be happy. Do freak out. Be a child. खेलो कूदो. Make a work a play. So just a minute, I will take one call. Sorry. Sandeep. Sorry, dear. There's something very urgent.
That is okay.
I asked my brother because there's something very urgent today. I said, I'm going on this. What I want to tell me for, but something comes, So now we are on to emotional overload. We are overloaded with emotions. But that is not a weakness. We think it is weakness. It is not a weakness. This is emotional overload. You are taking too much of emotions. Your own, your others, everybody. So we have to understand it. We have to become aware of it. It is not weakness. Don't worry. Don't give it. But by bringing that awareness, by being aware, you can control it. You can befriend that emotions overload. देखो negativity को भागना नहीं है. You don't have to throw away negativity. You don't have to push them. More you resist, more it persists. Emotions, अरे negativity को समझना है. What are they trying to tell you? Where you have to do some correction. So you don't have to run away. It is about embracing it, understanding it. Okay. So once you understand, you become aware of it, this overload will come down. You will be able to release it. You will be able to release it. So emotional overload is not a weakness. You are a good person, so you have the emotional, but we can work on it and we can make you in such a way that not only you will not take emotional, you won't be overloaded with the emotions, but you will be able to help others fight their emotions, but don't fight. Understand them, be aware, and be ready to fight with something different which is within you. That fear, that worry, fight with that. And how you fight? By making them friend. First ask them what is this, and then befriend them and come out of it. So there are 4 invisible pressures. Responsibility pressure, emotional expectations by you and from you, fear of disappointing others. हमको ये बहुत डर होता है 4 लोग क्या कहेंगे. We don't know who these 4 people are, but we are always afraid. What will they say? The fear of disappointing others and lack of emotional boundaries. Most important. Even in husband and wife, they have to have boundary. Everybody needs a space. If you don't get the space, you collapse. Not collapse, but you come to stress. So everybody needs their own space. Sorry, everybody needs their own space. The whole day you cannot, be with somebody. You have to be with yourself first, and to give some time to yourself. And there are some of the things that you cannot take from others. You have to create a boundaries. If a wife or husband or children, they are saying something wrong, some bad words or something, you have to make it clear that this is what I wanted. There are many other things, but there are boundaries that you have to make. So boundaries are very important. And responsibility pressure is something which a person, everybody has responsibility, but somebody are very irresponsible. So they are pressurized with the irresponsibility that they have. So they want to do something, but they can't do it because of their procrastination or any laziness or whatever. But responsibility pressure also can be handled properly, nicely, by differing it or by distributing it. Don't take it alone. Don't be one person who will take everything. Call people together, talk with them, discuss. And there is always expectation from and to to and fro. So we have to deal with that. But fear of disappointing others is something very wrong. Never, if you don't say the truth, one day will come, that person will go away from you, whom you are trying to appease every day. You have to be very, very clear but humble. I cannot say a person, you are not looking good. You don't talk properly. There are ways to say. Then if you talk with me in this way, I would like it. I will prefer you saying this so and so. और जो आदमी अच्छा दिखता है उसको ऐसा नहीं बोला अच्छे दिखते रहे हो. You have to understand that person and you have to find good things from them. Because चेहरा सब कुछ नहीं है. It's not the face is everything. It is about their good heart. And if they are doing something wrong with you, you have to be very clear with them. This is something I don't like. जैसे 2 दिन पहले कुछ मेरा एक फ्रेंड का फोन आया था, मतलब वो कहीं गए थे, उन्होंने बताया नहीं मेरे को. We go together. So I was asking what happened. He didn't answer me properly. So I wrote to him message clearly. This today you are not something. मतलब आज मजा नहीं आया आपके साथ बात करने में. I wrote in Indian only. आज आपके साथ बात करने में मजा नहीं आया. And then they are, after 2 days I called him also. So it is not that I have broken the relationship, but whatever is in my mind, I told them clearly, because otherwise, the relationship breaks. If you try to avoid something, it comes over you. So better be clear, crisp, but very humble. But that's all. I didn't complain. But I told him something was wrong, something was off. So there are 2 types of weight. One is the physical work weight. You're physically working. And second is emotional responsibility weight. There are lots of responsibility, work responsibility, family, spouse, father, parent. There are so many responsibilities. And physical work they do. But the second one is much heavier. जो आदमी है ना हाथ गाड़ी खींचता है ना, the one who pulls that cart with lots of weight on it. For even him also, this emotional responsibility is more heavier. It directly comes on your head. The one who can learn to understand, be aware of emotional responsibility and how to defer it or distribute it, life will become easier. Out of these 2 weight, second one is much heavier. Even the people who are doing very heavy job. So the important truth is, the strongest people are often the most emotionally overloaded. You will feel that they are strong, but they are emotionally overloaded. On the outside, they look very strong, but from inside, they are missing some things. They are lacking. They lack the love mainly. Person so himself as a very strong person, he mostly is lacking in love from this. And that is why he shout, it dominate, and all these things. He cannot allow people to go away from him. So the strongest people are often the most emotionally overloaded. So why reaction happen? Why do we react? People don't react because of situations. Something happens and we react, we get triggered. We don't react or get reacted because of situation. Because the people react because of their inner pressure that accumulated. समझो कि मेरा और खीर का रोज बात हो रहा है और मैं खीर को कुछ बोल रहा हूँ जो उनको अच्छा नहीं लगता है. बार बार बोलेंगे, एक दिन ऐसा हो जाएगा कि उनको गुस्सा आएगा. फिर वो गुस्से पे क्या होगा, उनको आदत पड़ जाएगी. फिर वो ट्रिगर से हमेशा उनको गुस्सा है. फिर मैं नहीं, कोई और भी बोलेगा वो बात, जबकि उनका कोई लेना नहीं, चिढ़ाया मैंने था उनको, तो भी उनको गुस्सा आएगा. Will be annoyed. So reactions are not, they don't take because of situation. They react because of that accumulated pressure they have taken and they have accumulated inside. Because this type of inner pressure are directly in connection with the subconscious mind, and subconscious mind is automatic mind or reactive mind. Like जैसे हवा चल रही है और कचरा आया, wind is blowing and there is some specks in that. I will watch and I will close my eyes immediately. Or even if when there is high speed wind going on, we close our eyes. Why? To protect ourselves. To protect ourselves. So that is what reactive. I don't know, tell my eyes, kitna wind, kitne fast aa rahi hai, at what speed it is coming, in which direction it is coming. Now should I close my eyes? No, it happens automatically. And that is reactive mind. They react because inner pressure is accumulated. अंदर का अंदर pressure बढ़ गया है. Now he cannot take anymore. He cannot take life anymore. And therefore he get angry on people. So they react because inner pressure is accumulated within themselves. So what are the common stress solutions? People escape through holidays, entertainment, picture देखा, music देखने गए, कोई डांस में गए अपन. Then there is restriction like reel watching a movie. So going out on holiday, entertaining yourself here in the same city or getting distracted by your videos and all this. So these are three types of stress that we go through. But real change requires inner resilience. The 1% resilient from within, that is the main change you require. Because holiday पे जाने के stress मिटता नहीं. हाँ, holiday पे जाना चाहिए. That is very good. Some days to go on holiday. But going to holiday with the stress will not make your holiday good.
Yeah.
Even in entertainment, when you have stress on your mind, you cannot get entertained. And distraction is the worst. Because there is tension, we get distracted. So we are not working on that. We are not finding any solution. And we are letting that thing grow. And we are just playing game. So the real change requires inner resilience. अंदर से आपको ताकतवर बनना है. अंदर से आपको और faith पैदा करना है, और love पैदा करना है. And you have to be very, very strong from within. So the resilience reset model is being aware first, then make emotional boundaries with people near you. Then look at the responsibility clarity. Bring clarity in this. What sort of responsibility taking? Why you are taking? For whom you are taking? What is the reason? So responsibility, clarity, you need. And then there is inner stability. Become stable. Look, whenever there's some issues, there is some challenges, you won't get distracted. You won't get disturbed. You will be stable and work toward it. And conscious delegation. I'm telling you, we have to delegate. You have to be master of delegation. आपको जो जिंदगी में खुश रहना है, become master of delegation. But consciously with responsibility. ऐसा नहीं कि हमने काम दिया और बाद में ध्यान नहीं दिया इसके ऊपर, और उसने बंदे ने गड़बड़ कर दी. वो कभी नहीं होती. So the key resilience insight, resilient people do not carry everything. They don't carry everything with them. They carry only what truly belongs to them. जो उनका है, जो उनकी रियल जवाबदारी है, और काम जो हर एक आदमी को काम पे रखा है, उनका एक बेसिक काम रहता है. That's something which is key point. And there are other works to be done. The resilient people is one who don't carry everything with him. They carry only what truly belongs. जो उनका है वही लेके जाएंगे. ये मुझे करना है. बाकी को दिखेगा कि भाई ऐसा कर, give them advice, whatever. But they won't be with them. So they know that they also have to complete something. So this is the insight of resilience. So I have formed a community. Now, first part is free, where you can come and join. Me like my people can exchange, I think, or take Mango Pay, I think they can exchange text also. So come onto that. I'll give you link afterward. और वहां से हम शुरू करेंगे. Then if you want to do, पहले आया था साइड silver, gold and diamond. So I got 3 groups: silver, which is lowest, then come gold, and then come diamond. But silver is only 5,000, but gold is 78,000 or 79,000. But that is something where I want to work one-to-one with lot of power. So the first one is silver, which is only 5,000, and you can at least come together, interact with each other, and bring your name on the board. But मैं क्या बोला, मैं ही भूल गया. You know, this fast like-minded people, you will meet like-minded people, and there are many webinars happening every 15 days. So I will go on sending webinars and something more. So if you become that member of the community, we can start working together. And there will be support, accountability, but that will be in different. Like if you go to silver, you will get support, accountability, will start their things. Consistency. In silver, we'll do 20 days program, and every 7 days there will be a meeting together. Everybody will meet and talk on something. So this in 21 days, you will become totally aware of your, this resilience and what is the basic requirement of resilience and emotional stress, everything. So, but why community? Because in community, it is daily. You are talking to the daily. Because you are known by the 5 people you meet always. बोलते ना तुम्हारे 5 दोस्त बताओ तो मैं बताऊंगा आप कौन हो. And it's a fact. If you can show me 5 people you are with, I can tell you who you are. So community में क्या होगा, आपको अपने साथ भी मिलेंगे. Who want to transform, who want to do something good, who want to be resilient. And you will support each other, become accountable, you will make each other be consistent. तो ये फायदा है कम्युनिटी का. Without community, I can come and tell you what to do. But in community, we will always, we can see the message, all these things, we can talk to each other. Therefore, we are making community. I don't want to give a lecture for 1 hour and forget. I want that person to be imbibed with the thing. I want to put that thing in your blood. So Silver program is for emotional awareness and resilience basics. The basic resilience, but you will get lots of idea, lots and lots of idea. Then if you want to go further, you can go to gold. But this is emotional awareness and resilience basics and guided session for supportive community. But I'm telling you, first join the free one. Don't pay anything. Try to understand. Come to one more webinar, 1-2 more webinar. And then take this. I don't mind. But there are 1 or 2 people like Pinky madam, she want to do it. So मैं उनको कर रहा हूँ अभी. तो एक दिन और है मेरे पास, दिवाकर नाम है. So guided session and supportive community. It is guided session and it is supportive community. Then come the gold program for deeper emotional transformation. अभी आपने समझ तो लिया है, you become aware of this, what is the emotional state, what you can do with gratitude, everything you understood. But if you want to go deep into it, then only go for gold program. Baki silver will be more than enough for you. It will be more than enough for you. Don't think I don't want to sell you. I'm just trying to make you understand that don't pay me unnecessarily. Because I don't want payment from you. I want you to learn. So don't do gold. Do only silver. If you really want to go deeper for some reason, you can come to gold. Because that will be around 20,000. And diamond is around 79,000, but it is very advanced. There will be inner mastery for leaders. You can also become coach or whatever you are doing. कोई भी काम करे उसमें मैं आपको इतना मौजूद ना दूंगा, you will do much better than others. So advanced inner mastery for leaders and handling major responsibilities. आप लोग responsibility आप लोगे नहीं सर पे, आप उसको लेके प्रेम से घूमोगे. You will have the responsibility and you will be happy, and then you will distribute the responsibility and get the work done for others. But diamond program only for few people. Everybody is no meaning to it, but there are few people who does need diamond program. उनको कुछ अलग ही करना है. They want to do something different. Then diamond. Otherwise, no. Silver enough to understand. Gold you can go deeper. But if you take diamond from silver diamond, whoever take diamond from silver, he doesn't have to pay for gold. Then वो gold का पे चलूंगा नहीं. So these are 3 things. And program journey is silver, understand yourself. Gold, transform yourself. And diamond, lead with mastery. You become master. So the closing reflection is only 10:42. Feeling overwhelmed does not mean you are weak. When you are overwhelmed with problem, with issues, with responsibility, with overthinking, that doesn't mean you are weak. It means you have been carrying too much alone. आप अकेले लेके घूम रहे हो. They want to come to community, be with us. Let's work together. So it means that you are carrying too much alone. So don't think it is weakness. It is not a weakness. You are tired, I understand. You are overthinking, I understand. But that is not a weakness. But it is that you are carrying too much on your own. जैसे एक बैलगाड़ी है, तो बैल चलाते हैं तो आराम चलती है. हम धक्का मारेंगे तो इट विल टेक लॉट ऑफ प्रेशर. So we should know when to put bail on it, when we have to push ourselves. Okay. So this is my closing reflection. Sorry. Again. Feeling or not a weakness. It is just you have to understand, you have to be aware, and how to take the responsibility. You cannot shoo away from the responsibility. You can't shoo away. You have to be responsible for your life and for others in your life. But at the same time, you should know that responsibility should also be taken with the responsibility. Not taking and being overwhelmed and throwing everything at each other, but be responsible and distribute it properly, get the work done. And if you want, if somebody asks me, I can do a webinar on delegation. It will be a fantastic program. If anybody can DM me and they want it, I can put next webinar on that only. I can do a next webinar on delegation. But it will be totally, I will open you up totally. So when you are overwhelmed, means that you are carrying too much alone. Okay. So final thoughts. Strength is knowing, being aware. What is strength? Knowing something. Being aware of something. What I are carrying. Look, है क्या दिमाग में? उसके पीछे क्या है? When you get annoyed, why you get annoyed? What makes you get annoyed? वो क्या है जिसके लिए आपको गुस्सा आ रहा है? What is something that triggering you and why it can trigger you? Like people used to call me names, but my mother taught me you have to ignore, and ignorance is a very powerful thing. When you ignore someone, he feels that ताकत खत्म हो जाती है. Look, he will lose his strength. Then he won't come against you and do something else. He will lose his strength. He will fail in this purpose. So you have to know what to carry and what to leave. If somebody call me names, if somebody call me stupid, I don't become stupid, my dear. But if I carry it, that he called me stupid, how dare he call me, what does he think about himself, then video, I didn't get himself. क्या मैं चैट देखूंगा ये बंद हो जाएगा. Anyway, we'll see after. अब एक खत्म होने दो. So strength is knowing, being aware, what to carry and what to leave, and what to release. Okay, what to carry and what to release. तो ये जानना बहुत जरूरी है. It is smartness that you understand. So don't overthink, but try to be aware of something and see what decision you take. Some of the response you can defer. Some of the response you can pass on to others. Some of the response you can take somebody's help. So I'm not teaching you to be irresponsible. I'm teaching you people to be responsible with the responsibility. So this is my final thought. Strength is knowing. ताकत क्या है? जानना, ये ताकत है. जिसका अभाव होना, ये ताकत है. उसको लेके घूमना पागलपन है. You cannot move with the lot of burden. आदमी क्या करता है? बैग लेता है, लैपटॉप डालता है, बुक्स डालता है, पेपर he put, and then he put it on a shoulder or on a back as a backpack. They think now it is lying there. No, my dear, it is having weight on you, and it is going to trouble you. Someday you will get shoulder pain or a back pain, whatever it is. So don't carry unnecessary thing in your bag also. And it is one of the worst habits people have. They want everything with them, which is not required. And they take the tension also. Same way they take tension also, they take emotion also with them, without realizing that it is not necessary right now. So you should know what to release. Okay, now one fine day, CBI people came to my house. Now that was a mistake. It was a long drawn case which we had won. They had reopened it for some reason. I was supposed to go to court. They were just supposed to tell me. But they purposely came for the money. But when I saw them, my daughter said, CBI has come. Let him come. But what? Yes, Mela. I had to not do something. Dekhte na kya hota hai. Because I was strong, I could face them. Otherwise, I would have tried running away. I would have tried to go out of house or something. Something foolish I would have tried. They only came for 2,000 rupees. So being strong is very important. वो जो होता है लाइफ में होता है. Be grateful for what has happened, because this is going to either you won't be able to do it or you will be able to do it. So if you do it, good. If you can't do it, you will learn. So it can be either success or either it can be learning. It can't be a failure. Like Einstein, he tried 1,000 times to make a bulb, and he understood 1,000 ways why the 1,000 ways not bulb cannot be done. 1,000 ways he understood the bulb cannot be done in this way, and then he came to 1,001 and he arrived. He achieved. To achieve how much that this he has taken effort, you don't realize that. हम बोलते तकदीर वाला है. Cricket खेलते सचिन, we don't see how much he's practicing. With the people who were with him, and they didn't practice, they were out of the cricket. So it is how much you give. जैसे कल मैं सुन रहा था इंडियन आइडल प्रोग्राम, श्रेया घोषाल या कृष्णमूर्ति, she said, either of them, कि ये कृष्णमूर्ति, she said, कि गायक बनना बड़ी बात नहीं है, पर वो गायक को निभाना, गले को निभाना, वो अपना जो टोन है उसको निभाना, रोज रिहर्सल करना बहुत डिफिकल्ट बनती है. इतना इजी नहीं है. टू डू रिहर्सल एवरी डे, टू कीप आवर थ्रोट ग्रेट, मतलब अच्छा रखना पड़ता है. There's something you can eat, something you cannot eat. There's so many things. And if you don't do it, it will be thrown out. So understand yourself and be aware of what is happening, why you're getting triggered. Don't carry unnecessary burden. Release the unnecessary burden and just enjoy your life. So thank you for being in this part of the journey, and choose the part that matches your readiness. So thank you for coming here. Thank you. So if there is any question, please do come ahead. If there are any question, please ask. Yes, Pinky ji, Narendra ji, Jyoti madam. Anyway, at least tell me, how was this program? How was this whole program? I mean session.
Session was very good.
Thank you.
Very good. Because we know so many things, but sometimes it is very difficult to say no, or sometimes very difficult to express something.
Then we can do, you ask me, we can do webinar on these things, how to say no, when to say no, or how to delegate. Just write me in the DM me, we can do it on that. Everything is easy, nothing is hard. Only thing is that we have to be aware of it and we should be able to do it.
The delegation is easy, but to say no is very difficult for me, at least for me.
And then you have to be aware. We'll do a session on that if you want. It is very important. If you can't say, you don't have to say in a bad way. You have to be very humble and nice.
Yes.
I cannot say no, I won't do it. I will make him the person understand what is happening, what is going on, and why I can't come. It has to be structured properly.
Correct.
So it's not a very big thing. But if you can write me, you can DM me anybody, what sort of next program you want. I am going to do this webinar again after 50 days. Next Sunday. Not next, but next to next Sunday. So I would like to get from you what sort of session you want.
It will be either on mindset or awareness.
आप बताइए जो आपको चाहिए वो, मतलब डेलीगेशन चाहिए, नो बोलना चाहिए, अवेयरनेस में चाहिए. You tell me because this is my thing, I do it.
Awareness. I would prefer awareness.
हाँ
Awareness.
हाँ ठीक है ना. और किसी को चाहिए तो जो लिखे हुए वो तो DM करिए. Every 15 days I am going to do webinar.
Okay.
So don't worry. Okay. Anybody else? Manjit ji, Deep, आपने पहले ज्वाइन किया था, बाद में वापस आप गए ना? Yes, tell me, Pinky, tell me.
Sir, it was very good. Like many things, even I was aware, but I never thought about it. Like
That is it. We are all aware. Yes.
हाँ, पर और कहीं कर भी नहीं पाते. कभी आपने बोला जैसे कि लाइक नियर वंस को तो कैसे ना बोलेंगे, या वहां पे कहाँ कैसे बाउंड्री करेंगे.
पिंकी जी, मैं
That
आपको
is
नाम
too
नहीं दूंगा,
difficult.
बताता हूँ बात. एक
हाँ.
फैमिली है, मारवाड़ी है, उनमें घूंघट था. That lady told me, मैं क्या करूँ, मुझे कुछ करना है लाइफ में, पर घूंघटा निकालना है, नहीं तो सब लोग नाराज है. तो मैं उनको बोला कैसे बात करना है, जाइए, मतलब मैं कुछ सिखाता नहीं हूँ. मैं बोला गो टू योर फादर इन लॉ tell them what you want, what is in your mind, express yourself properly and very humbly. हाथ जोड़ के बड़े प्रेम से खड़े रखे, जैसे राम भगवान ने लक्ष्मण को बोला कि जब तेरे को शिक्षा लेनी है रावण से, तो डोंट स्टैंड नियर हिज हेड बट स्टैंड नियर हिज लेग विथ फोल्डेड हैंड एंड ही विल गिव यू द ज्ञान. तो आप जाके प्रेम से बात करिए, आप बिलीव करिए, शी इज नाउ अ कोच.
ओह वाओ.
उन्होंने बात की, मान गए. तो कई बार हम बात नहीं मानेंगे, मिनिमम सब मानेंगे, मिनिमम तो सब लोग मानेंगे, बट एटलीस्ट ट्राई, कुछ तो होगा उससे. एक और आती है मैडम, वो भी उसने भी कुछ अलग चालू किया है. मैंने एक कम्युनिटी अभी चालू किया पिंकी, बट आई एम डूइंग दिस फॉर लॉन्ग टाइम. मैंने बहुत दिन को बहुत सिखाया है. एक लड़की ने तो पूरा अपना बिजनेस चालू कर दिया. तो वो शी वाज ऑन द वर्स ऑफ लिविंग द जॉब, इतने उसको गुस्सा आ रहा था. नाउ शी इज डूइंग हर ओन बिजनेस.
वाओ.
हाँ, तो ये इतना फर्क पड़ता है ना, अवेयर ना, इतना फर्क पड़ता है. पर मैंने क्या, पहले मैंने कभी कुछ किसी वो लिया नहीं, लिखे के लिया नहीं है. आई डोंट हैव द टेस्टिमोनी, पर नरेंद्र जी नोस आई हैव डन सो मच. मैंने बहुत दिन को बाहर निकाला है जैसे. तो नरेंद्र शिक्षण है वो.
नहीं, मैंने शिवानी मैम से बहुत सुना है सर आपका, ये बहुत आप बहुत ही अच्छा कराते हो.
थैंक यू, थैंक यू.
और सर एक मुझे पूछना था, सिल्वर और गोल्ड में डिफरेंस क्या है?
वो मैं आपको फोन करता हूँ क्योंकि बहुत टाइम लगेगा
ठीक है,
इसको समझाने में.
ठीक है, श्योर सर, श्योर. हाँ, बिकॉज आई वांट टू ज्वाइन.
यस.
हाँ, ओके सर, थैंक यू सो मच.
फर्स्ट 50% विल बी वेरी, आई वोंट टेक दिस कॉस्ट आल्सो. मुझे ऐसा नहीं, मेरे को पैसा नहीं चाहिए, मेरे को पीपल चाहिए. बट इफ आई डू फ्री ना, इट इज गोइंग यू नो टू व्हाट यू गेट.
नहीं सर, नहीं, दे डोंट वैल्यू इट, दैट इज ट्रू. या अंडरस्टूड. या
बोला रिस्क, यू स्टार्ट टेकिंग मनी. It's not about you want or not. It is about giving them quality things. You have to take charge them so they understand. Yeah, I paid for it. They will ask from you. Okay.
Yes. Sir. Yeah.
Anybody else?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. हाँ दीप जी, आप सुबह जल्दी आए थे ना, बाद में आपने वापस आए, राइट दीप? Anyway. So I will tell you one thing, resilience or being resilient is the most important thing in life. आपको कोई भी काम करना है, आपके अंदर एक रेजिलियंस होना चाहिए, करने की तमन्ना और उसके पीछे भागने की इच्छा. तो रेजिलियंस सब कुछ आ गया. एक पर्पस, देन फोकस, consistent in that work, and persistence means even if there is hurdle, you will do it. And with calmness, with humble mind. Because whatever I am doing, I am not doing it. It is given from above and I am just spreading it. मैं कुछ नहीं कर रहा हूँ, ऊपर से आ रहा है और मैं दे रहा हूँ. So you understand, whatever we do, if we come to ego, we will not be able to do it. जैसे गीता में बोला गया है, तू कर्म किए जा, फल की आशा मत. मतलब you should know what you are doing, where you are going, you should know what you want, but don't think that it will come to you. It will come automatically someday. You just go on doing. And I am telling you, ये कल भी हमारे एसएस में वही हुआ था, इफ यू आर कंसिस्टेंट समथिंग, आप रोज करोगे तो अपने आप आपको फल मिल ही जाएगा. देयर इज नो चांस यू वोंट गेट. इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. इट इज लॉ. इट्स लॉ ऑफ दिस यूनिवर्स. यू हैव टू गेट इट. सो इफ देयर नो क्वेश्चन, वी कैन लीव राइट नाउ.
थैंक यू सर.
थैंक यू डियर. एनीबॉडी और किसी को है सवाल कोई? प्रकाश जी, मंजी जी, सैमसंग, मतलब आप आए मैडम, क्या नाम उनका? सैमसंग कौन है? सैमसंग, दीप, आशा जी, अंजू मैडम. ओके, सो लेट्स लीव फॉर टुडे. आफ्टर 15 days again we will have a webinar. So just let me know what webinar you would like to have and what is the right time you would like to have. सर लिखो मेरे को 10 बजे, 9 बजे, you let me know. Okay. Thank you.